Hi everybody and welcome to this tutorial for Labrinth's Jealous, a track that is obviously carried by a beautiful piano part. I think this is a really cool tune, especially when the bridge kicks in and all those extra vocals join in. Then the song moves harmonically. Well, it's just a very interesting part over there. The rest of the song is actually pretty basic, not super difficult to play, but a very good example on how to use your chords, add a pattern, add a little melodic line here and there, and you get to this piano part. Okay, let's start with that. I also uploaded a full version where I play the entire thing all the way through so you can see how all these parts fit. Here I'll take it just bit by bit and show you exactly how to play it. So, as always, let's first tackle the chords, because this part obviously, as all parts, piano parts or instrumental parts do, originate from those chords. The first chord is a C sharp. This is your regular C sharp, a C sharp, F, and a G sharp. Then we use this second inversion. So this is what your right hand plays. The left hand just a root note, C sharp. The second chord is an F sharp. So that's F sharp, A sharp, C sharp. And then to B flat or A sharp. I'm not very strict on sharps and flats, so I'll use those interchangeably, okay? So let's call this B flat for now. It's a B flat minor chord. B flat, D flat, and F. If we invert it like this, then that's where you'll end. So if I not play the whole part but just those basic chords, then it would sound like this. Okay, you hear that's already pretty close to the original if you copy those inversions over here. So 1, 2, 3. That's C sharp, F sharp, B flat, or D flat, G flat, B flat, whatever, however you want to call it. Okay, now the part goes, and those notes come from the scale combined with those chords. So it's actually sort of a C sharp sus2, and that's the note that you'll flam to. So you'll play this whole chord, but yeah. So then you add a 2 over there. A 2, obviously, there's a regular 1, 3, 5. This is the 2. Okay. So you see that E flat over there, or D sharp, is added. If I play these notes like this, or even like this, and then like this, then you'll have all those notes, and you do. Yeah, so actually this C sharp is sort of optional. You could also only do this, or okay, but then I indicated it so that you know where we're coming from here in a C sharp chord. Over at F sharp, you do the same trick actually from the 2 to the 3. So that's over here as well, right? From the 2 to the 3 on a C sharp chord. Then we go from a 2 to a 3 in a flam on the F sharp chord. So actually this would be the whole F sharp, and if you do the same thing, play all these notes, you'd get to. Okay. But the chord is stripped down actually, so first I'll show you where it all comes from, and then we'll strip it down to the actual part, and then land on the complete B flat chord, B flat minor. Okay, so one more time. So you see that on that F sharp actually I leave out all the notes except for the 3, which is how do you call it? You play a 2 first, and then go back to that 2. Again. So try and leave out that C sharp for a bit here. On the C sharp, that's the first. Then you do pretty easy stuff, right? And then in tempo. Okay. Now, actually the pianist over at that F sharp chord, so we do You see that there are two notes over here now, which just come from that F sharp chord. It's only that you don't do this, play those notes here. That this F sharp is played over here, and also this C sharp is played over here. So actually, instead of playing the chord like this, you just take that one, and those other two you play with your left hand. So you get to. Alright, and then land on the B flat minor. That is played twice. I'll play the whole thing. 1, 2, and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So that phrase is a little different. Now we go from C sharp to F sharp back to C sharp and play this. So here's a technique that it goes like this. On that first C sharp chord, so is basically the third round. On that C sharp chord, you play the 5 of the chord, leave out that one, and you, alright. So with the left hand, just the root. Then over at the F sharp, we do the same thing. You play the 1 and the 5, just like we just saw. It's actually the exact same thing. And then land on the C sharp with no third. So you play 1, 5, 1 with your left hand. And that one again. So the third round. Okay, then the final round goes like this. Left hand, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, or G flat, A flat, B flat. Those are the roots of the chord as well. And the right hand on the first one. So you'll walk from little melodic fill there and land on an F sharp chord with no third. This is a regular F sharp, leave out. A sharp with no third, regular A sharp, isn't played over here. And then a B flat and a D flat, which actually makes up the B flat chord again, only stripped down to 2 notes. So you see that all those chords are stripped down to small amount of notes. So the whole intro is C sharp, F sharp, 2, and 2, 4, 1, 2. Okay, now this is the basic version of the verse as well, because when you start singing, you just do the exact same thing, but move it down an octave, so you'll get to... Yeah, you see I play the exact same thing, only 1 octave down. Then again. It falls upon your skin. Then there is one exception here, because now you do... So actually that's the third round over here with the left hand, but this... Yeah, goes... The exact same thing again. And then we repeat it. So what I do now is every time I land on that B flat, I play that B flat and the D flat of the chord in quarter beats. Okay? So 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So you see now that the thing starts moving, so from the second round on, you play the exact same as the intro on the third round. Only now land on not just this one, not just that G sharp, but also play the third of the chord over here, because you'll distinctly hear that that is the note that will be playing those quarter beats. So the third round. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Then you 1, 2, 3, 4. We share the best of all this world could be. Okay, the chorus. Pretty straightforward chorus. Quarter beats, full chords. The chords are C sharp. We've seen that one. The exact same voicing as we use here, you see? 2, 3, to a B flat minor chord. Just the root position, B flat, D flat, F, and play all the eighth beats, quarter beats. 2, 3, 4, and then an E flat minor chord, which is an E flat, a G flat, and a B flat. And we'll use this second inversion, B flat, E flat, and G flat. Octaves in the left hand, or just play root notes, whatever. The technique is pretty much octaves or 1/5. Yeah, just pay attention to what I do, but basically you'll be good if you just stick to those root notes. This world could be. So that is an A flat chord. Okay, so we have 4 chords. 1, 2, 3. And when you let me, there's nothing to forgive. Okay, so the second round is actually exactly the same. Only what I just did now was play the first round again, but sing the second round. The second round ends on the A flat chord in a first inversion. That's the only difference. So this is the first round. Pay attention. Add a 7. Okay, so basically you do 1, 2, 3, 4. Or actually, I'm not quite sure. 1, 2, 3, 4 could also work. Second round is the same thing. Na, 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 na. Nothing to forgive. But I always thought you'd come back for me when all you found was heartbreak and misery. It's actually the vocal line is a octave up, so a little bit low. Okay, that part. Come back for me, and all you found was heartbreak and misery. Okay, that part. 2, 3, 4. F sharp chord, regular. F sharp, A sharp, C sharp. 2, 3, 4, and B flat minor. We've seen this one, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Onto a C sharp or D flat chord. 4, 1. Hard for me to say is again that same E flat that we already saw. Of the way you're happy without me. Okay, so there. Hard for me to say. We've seen this, so I'm continuing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just play a flat G sharp chord in between here, and only use these two, so the 1 and the 3, okay? An A flat and a C. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's basically just to bass line walks up there. Okay, and now there is a strange thing, because here he eats a beat, or I don't know how to say this in English actually. The thing is, normally you would go to, hard for me to say, jealous of the way you're happy without me. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Would be regular, but that's not what happens. He plays, say, I'm jealous of the way you're happy without me. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's sort of unlogical. You play an extra beat there and then continue with the same thing. Yeah, so this is just the exact same thing. Okay, then another verse, exact same thing again. But then at the end of the thing, you play one beat less so that you'll get that beat back, which you just added, okay? I know this can be sort of confusing, but it's just at the end of the second verse, you'll just play 3 instead of 4, sort of look at it like that. Just look at that complete version that I played and you'll hear that it's sort of, whoa, are we going already? That's what happens. We're going already. I wish you the best of... Okay, the chorus is the same thing again. All this world could be... Oh, no, no. When you left me, there's nothing to forgive. Oh, yeah, in the second chorus, you know that in the first chorus I told you to 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't do that in the second because it's not there. Second round of the second chorus. When you left me, and nothing to forgive, but I always thought you'd come back. So now, when you walk up, add that A flat in here. You found was heartbreak and misery. So the chords are the same, but there are 2 chords squeezed in. Instead of playing 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, you do 1, 2, 3, 4. A flat chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is an A flat chord over C, so that the bass line just walks over the scale. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Heartbreak and misery. Jealous of the way. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. Pay attention now. This part is cool. Yeah, that part. Really, really cool harmonization thing going on there. Guys, that's it for now. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please hit the thumbs up, like it, share it, leave a comment, get over to my website if you're really interested and motivated to learn some solid pop piano, know how these parts work, where they come from, how you can build them yourself. Then maybe consider taking my full course, read my book, Hack the Piano, and else get on my newsletter for something free every week. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.